All right, and welcome back to the show, you scumbags, you filthy pigs, you fat fucking good-for-nothing, fedora-wearing, My Little Pony-loving faggot fucks. Here we go. Today we are talking about a few things that are still pissing me off in this game, and then finally, tomorrow I will play a deck. I haven't done that in a while. I notice you guys don't like the arena stuff very much. I have an awesome arena mage, though, so we are going to be making another arena mage video. It's crazy. It's got Ysera in it, and it's got N'Zoth in it, and it's completely bonkers, and I'm 2-0 with it, and we're going to go ahead and finish that run soon. And it'll probably only get 40 views, because you guys hate arena. I've noticed you guys, you hate arena. That's respectable. Arena's really fucking boring. Okay. So anyways, first on the list today, we want to talk about today's Tavern Brawl. You know, I'm drinking beer. I'm excited for Tavern Brawl. What's today's Tavern Brawl? Oh, well, it's Heroic Brawl. Heroic Tavern Brawl. Yeah! I feel like it wasn't too long ago we already had a fucking Heroic Tavern Brawl. If they're gonna put this fucking garbage on us, maybe they could do it like once or twice a year tops, you know? I feel like this shit was just the Brawl maybe 4 weeks ago. Pretty upsetting. I like to, you know, get my free pack and do my Tavern Brawl. I went on to Hearthstone and they made it look all funny. I mean, made it look all good, like,
It's Heroic Brawl with a twist. You can play wild cards.
So what's Heroic Tavern Brawl going to consist of this week? It's going to be full of Secret Paladins, Pirate Warriors with Ship's Cannons, probably some Quest Rogues, because there's lots of Quest Rogues in Wild, I don't know why. And, what else? Some other wild and crazy bullshit that you hate. Probably mid-range Shamans, complete with the cards that we hate, that we think are gone, but they're not gone, they're just in Wild. Anyways, Heroic Brawl, fucking tragedy. I wish Blizzard would just pay a little bit of attention to what their fans are talking about here, because we were kind of requesting that this shit be done as a 5th option. You know, when you open up the menu, there'd be a bottom one under Tavern Brawl that says Heroic Brawl, you know? And then we can just have a fucking Tavern Brawl, even a crappy one. Just give me my free pack, goddammit, you know what I'm saying? So I won't be participating in that. Also in Hearthstone, if you didn't check out their poll, 91% people are against Heroic Brawl. Or not just against it, they're not participating, which basically means they are against it, I would say. I'm sure that 91%, 100% of those 91% would really like their fucking free pack, you know, and not have to give Blizzard $10. Second on the list is Quest Rogue. I talk about Quest Rogue constantly. I'm going to keep talking about it until something gets done about it. I got a small voice, so it'll never get heard. But I'm sure I'm not alone when I say, fuck that shit. Dude, fuck that shit. Yesterday, I was trying to play, like, a really fun fucking, Paladin deck. You know, I was trying to make something work that was just, like, a cool mid-range deck with some Death Rattle stuff. You know, I tried maybe a N'Zoth version. I tried, I don't know, I tried a bunch of shit, but bottom line is, I ran into a lot of Quest Rogues that just kind of, they really just ruined your plans with the fucking 1-1, I mean, the 1 mana Stone Tusk Boars that do 5-5 charge, this, that, and other thing. You know, we're all very, very aware of it, and everyone's saying, oh, doesn't need to be nerfed because it's not OP, it's, the win rate's not that good, you know, once you get past rank 5, you barely see them anymore, you know. All you see is the Miracle Rogues, you don't even see the Quest Rogues. Like, oh, that's fucking dandy that you're net decking and trying very, very hard to fucking not even make it to Legend anyways. But there's a huge amount of players that actually want to have fun playing this video game. Isn't that crazy? That we would fucking want to have a fun playing this game? Well, that's impossible because of decks like Quest Rogue. So Quest Rogue should be fucking murdered with a goddamn axe. It shouldn't be fucking nerfed. It shouldn't be changed. It should be fucking deleted. Delete that shit! Alright? It's fucking gay. Next on the list, Murlocs. I hate Murlocs. I think they're fucking gay. They're for weeaboos. They're for fucking, like I said, the fedora-wearing My Little Pony fans. That's who plays Murloc decks. That's generally who I think it's for. It's the same kind of guy you'd find at BlizzCon who's like wearing like a Murloc backpack and goes, Murgle, like to his friends. Hey, Murgle. I would love, it just makes my blood boil. I just want to punch a motherfucker in the face that actually says Murgle. Like, same kind of guy who would say, like, pew pew. You know those fucking nerdy fucks that say pew pew out loud? Don't you just want to hit him in the face with a heavy hammer? Anyways, so Murloc decks. Paladin has finally come around. Mid-range Paladin's becoming a popular deck, but it's half Murlocs. You know what I'm saying? I fucking can't stand Murlocs. It's like you might as well just be playing any other fucking deck. The whole like theme of the deck is to put a bunch of Murlocs on the board and then adapt them. And then it's like, oh, and it has Paladin cards, by the way, too, so it's a Paladin deck. It's very fucking agitating. I was pretty excited in the beginning expansion. I stumbled across this elemental style Paladin deck, which is pretty good. I don't think it's quite as good as these Murlocs, though, but I don't really know. I guess nothing has to be changed about it because they're not just going to remove Murlocs from the game, because Murlocs are in World of Warcraft slightly. They're kind of in World of Warcraft, like in the very couple early beginning leveling zones. They're like in some ponds for some quests below level 10. They're not like this huge fucking phenomenon, and I don't understand how they ever got to be that point. But they're cancer. They're fucking cancer, and I hate them. Next, I want to talk about cards that need to be changed. I play these games, and I just constantly think to myself, why? Why is this still going on? Number one, I want to talk about Ice Block. I think Ice Block, first of all, should have been in that pile of cards that got rotated to the wild mode. You know, the couple of classic cards that they picked out. And Ice Lance, dude. Fucking Ice Lance. I was never like, oh man, Ice Lance is fucked! It's ruining this game! I've never said that. I've never heard anyone say that. I've been like, oh man, wow, he had those 2 Ice Lances and he really cooked my fucking goose, but you know, whatever. I'm not that pissed off about it. The fact that Ice Block is still in the game, like, still in standard mode, to be complete with this new fucking archetype of watching a mage take 2 full turns, while he's behind his invincible Ice Block. Yeah, you know, and the Secret Eater shit. You know, I fucking can't stand when people say, oh, well, you could just put a Secret Eater in your deck. Yeah, you could just take everything out of your deck and just put 30 tech cards in there and stay rank fucking 16 forever, you chud. So anyways, what should I would like to see Ice Block be like, if it's going to make you invincible, your next turn that you survived, like, you know, 20 damage when you had 2 health left because of a 3 mana spell, you shouldn't be allowed to cast spells that next turn. You should be like in your Ice Block cocoon like you are in World of Warcraft, you know. Sure, they're beating on you, right? And you're not dying. You know what you're not doing, though? You're not casting fucking spells. You're sitting there. You're invincible. You should be sitting there. That next turn, you should be, like, frozen, and you should be, like, prevented from casting spells. So it's not like, oh, well, I put on Game Shark, and I'm invincible, but now it's my turn, and you're totally vulnerable, and you don't have an Ice Block. No one else has an Ice Block. Every other class is totally vulnerable all the time. It's bullshit. It should, at the very least, cost, like, 1 or 2 more mana per spell. I would have really liked to see Sorceress Apprentices go to the fucking, to the regular to the wild format as well, because that totally enables this new cancerous fucking Infinity Fireball bullshit that's not even new, like I said in earlier videos. It's just, much, much, much easier to do now, because Blizzard loves to cater to fucking retards. I don't know what could be done about Shadow Word Pain and Shadow Word Death. Those are other cards that just bug me because they're extremely efficient. Most other removal requires some sort of like build up to it or a little bit of RNG. You know, Deadly Shot can ruin a big minion, but it can also ruin a fucking 1/1. And it costs 3 mana, you know? You kind of have to roll the dice. Be like, well, it's a big payoff for 3 mana to get rid of a fucking minion, especially if it's a good one. Deadly Shot is totally reasonable. Shadow Word Death, not reasonable at all. Alright? You know, if you could just hand select the guy you want to die for 3 fucking mana. I think Shadow Word Death should cost as much mana as the minion you're removing. I think that's reasonable, isn't it? To perfectly remove something off the board. with like you don't require anything in your hand, or they don't have to be damaged or anything. They just have to be over 5 health. Well, I mean over 5 attack. Fucking, that's why you're removing it in the first place. That's not like a requirement. Yeah, there's like a very few cards that have 4 health that are 4 attack that are troublesome. The Ysera, right? The new Primordial Drake. I guess that's about it. Am I right? Shadow Word Pain is it's a pain in my asshole, but you know, it's removing small minions, and it's still frustrating, but I can deal with it. Shadow Word Death, I cannot deal with that shit. I've always hated Shadow Word Death. It's fucked. Not that Priest is fucking fantastic or anything. I just think that card's a bit broken, and it's pretty fucking gay. Alright. You don't see Jade Druid anymore. It doesn't appear to be as powerful as it used to be, but I still hate Jade Idol, and the card should be removed. Just for the, it's just the right thing to do. Jade Idol was a mistake. They should have fucking, they should have fixed that shit right away. But they didn't. I would like to see Jade Idol just straight up destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking removed from the game permanently. Get the hell out of here, you know what I'm saying? And also, alright. As powerful as Murlocs are today also, I would say it wouldn't be too much to ask for to have Murloc War Leader fucking removed to the wild mode as well. Because that shit is extremely fucking powerful. Not to mention, it's almost impossible to board clear it unless you have like a Flame Strike. You can't alter the stats of, like, say, Murloc War Leader's on the board, some other bunch of gay fucking Murlocs that cost like 1 mana that are now like 5/4s for some fucking reason. Or Wild Pyromancer quality, rather. And what happens? A bunch of fucking Murlocs survive because of the fucked up way this game works. You know, you set equality, and you set all the health of the minions to 1, but then they go up to 3/3s again because of the War Leader effect. War Leader is, if you're gonna fucking keep on adding Murlocs and Murlocs and Murlocs into this game and then give, like, cards that adapt all Murlocs and shit, like, there's not really a tribe that's more powerful than fucking Murlocs at this point. The War Leader is totally unnecessary. Like, at least the fucking, the Pirate 3/3 that buffs other pirates buffs them 1/1. You know, the War Leader's 2/2 buff is a little bit fucking ridiculous. And now that we're at the point in this game when there's this many Murlocs in the game and they're as powerful as they are, that card should either be changed to give Murlocs 1/1 or it should be rotated to fucking wild. I'd say like 8 or 9 people out of 10 that play this game are fucking assholes. And they will, you know, play a 1-drop or whatever and a 2-drop on turn 3 within like maybe after like 20-30 seconds of thinking about it. Which, like, realistically should take no longer than, like, 5 seconds to make that play. Like, these are the cards I have. There's realistically 2 options. I can either play these 2 cards, or I can do nothing. So, they did it, finally, after, like, 30 seconds, and you're just like, you know, hurry the fuck up, hurry the fuck up. And then they just sit there. They sit there. They have fucking 0 mana left. They have nothing left to do. And you still have to sit there for another fucking 60 seconds and watch this prick do fucking nothing. He probably did it like on his phone or on his computer, and then he's like watching Netflix or some shit, or he went up to take a piss, and you just have to sit there and you have to fucking wait. All right, if you get dropped down to 0 mana and you're out of plays, it says job's done, you know that shit. End the turn. It should just automatically end the fucking turn. I don't understand why. Even so, 1 minute and 30 seconds. I think, like, towards the beginning of the game, there should be, like, 30 seconds, and then, like, once it starts getting towards, like, 10 mana, then it finally opens up to 1 minute 30. You don't need a fucking minute 30 to put a 1-drop on the board. Shit drives me nuts. You waste so much. You wouldn't believe the hours you probably waste collectively watching some cocksucker take forever to play this fucking game. Most of them are doing it on purpose. It's just shitty people with shitty etiquette in playing a shitty game. All right, well that does it for this. All right, well this does it for today's video. I hope you fucking enjoyed it. So that's that. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.